see that coming from him? Like, did he have a certain kind of week of practice last week?
Yeah, you know, he's the captain of the team, and he's definitely captain of the defense. He practiced extremely hard last week. Was in there doing extra study, having the extra time with the holiday, and you know, he was all studying the tight ends and the receivers, the quarterback, and different formations. He was definitely on it. He's always texting me and telling me what he sees on film. All those guys. So I knew he was prepared mentally. Then when you get down there, it's a different deal. You know, you got to kind of just weigh out the storm a little bit. Just wait it out, and once they got settled in, he was able to make some good plays and critical plays, really, down in the red zone to help us win.
Ryan?
How much of a priority is Ohio on the recruiting trail for you guys?
Oh, it's a major priority. You know, really, to be honest with you, anywhere we have connections and anywhere where there's talented football players, it's an extreme priority. In Ohio, always being just right down the street, I'm from Ohio, and I know the football there is, high level. And so we definitely want to continue to tap into that. And the different players we have on our team from Ohio have been a big impact for us. So I want to continue to do that, build those relationships back up, and continue to bring those players up here and show them what we're about. And it's been going pretty well here recently. So I want to continue that trend and continue with the 24 class and anybody else, and finalize the 23 class.
Aaron?
Steve, you mentioned the defense settling in on Saturday. At what point did you realize that they were comfortable and playing a little bit better?
I knew they were comfortable in the beginning of the year. You know, we've been in that environment before, but I know that sometimes you get there and it's, everybody makes it out to be something. You know what we do. We make it a bigger thing but it's like, hey, they're on that field. They're in between the lines. As long as they can communicate to one another, everything kind of settles in. You make it loud at practice. You make it chaotic. As a coach, I put them in stressful situations. I make them, react with different emotions. But really, when I felt that, going into halftime, and we went in that locker room, and they were really like positive, and like we got them right where we want them. I felt that when we came out and performed the second half, that it wasn't unexpected by us. It's just our big thing is emphasizing. I'm pretty sure Jesse probably mentioned it. We're emphasizing trying to take the ball away more, and so that helped that we were able to get those takeaways. But we felt that they would give us opportunities to do it, and when we did, we had to capitalize, and it worked out.
Jeff?
A quick one first. How much of your time, I don't know if this is a dead period or not, but how much of your time right now is spent recruiting? Either watching film or talking to coaches, or?
As soon as I walk away from this podium, I'll probably text or get a call or make a call. It's nonstop. It's nonstop, and that's part of the profession. That's I love about this job. Building those relationship with those players and continue to get the good players here. But it's nonstop. You go home and it's nonstop. You texting, and again, if a kid's in California, you might be getting a text at midnight, and turn around, come to work at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So it's nonstop.
And my real question was, how much have you learned from? Can you give me some examples of what you've learned from Harbaugh since you've been around him?
I learned to be myself. For years, everybody in the media, everybody's got an opinion of Coach Harbaugh and this, that, and the third, and he's been himself since I met him, and he's a lovable guy, and he loves football. You know that. The second thing is definitely love the game. If you're going to be a part of this program, you have to love football. You have to love being around it. You have to love everything it's done to bridge the gap between a guy from Youngstown, Ohio, a guy from everywhere in Ohio. That he traveled everywhere, and so just bridging the gap and loving the game, and then caring about your players. I'll tell you one thing, being around a lot of head coaches, they don't all know their players like Coach Harbaugh does. The parents are welcome anytime here. Anytime, and he has a great relationship with the parents and the players, and he's not afraid, which I'm not either, which I think we're very similar in this aspect. He's not afraid to handle the truth right there in front of you, and he does a great job with that, and I really appreciate him for that.